What pride hath wrought? We're getting closer to the end. We're getting closer to the next project that I'm going to be putting together for you guys. We're now in the temple where this Well of Sorrows is. And we have Morgan with us, and we're in a little bit of a bind because we're dying. Now, this is a little bit of a puzzle.
Those magics are still strong.
Is this Elven? Does it say anything about this Well of Sorrows?
Atishol vir Abalasan. It means enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mythal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
Okay, so we have to follow the path. Now, I didn't take Solus with me the last time I played this.
If need be.
So this is actually pretty interesting, because if it's ancient elvish knowledge, he would know about it. And that's pretty much all you have to do. You just have to run around and light up all the things, and we're ready to go. Now, you can talk to Morgan. In fact, let's do that.
Yes.
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
The room we stand in is a vestibule, not the temple proper. To those who knew it, perhaps this ritual was little more than a polite knock at the gate. These customs must have been as familiar to ancient elves as bowing to a queen is to you or I.
I find it difficult to picture you curtsying to anyone.
Have we become so familiar you can predict my manners and customs now? Nothing is lost by indulging in the occasional civilized conduct, particularly when unexpected.
You said this Mythal was worshipped as a goddess.
So one assumes. What is a god but a being of immense power? The dread old gods were nothing more than dragons, after all. They rise as archdemons, and they die. Perhaps Mythal was a powerful elf, a ruler among her kind. History often plays storyteller with facts.
You admit lack of knowledge, and yet dismiss her so readily?
I do not dismiss her. I question her supposed divinity. One need not be a god to have value. Truthfully, I'm uncertain Mythal was even a single entity. The accounts are varied.
There are varied accounts of Mythal.
In most stories, Mythal rights wrongs while exercising motherly kindness. Let fly your voice to Mythal, deliverer of justice, protector of sun and earth alike. Other paint her as dark, vengeful. Pray to Mythal and she would smite your enemies, leaving them in agony.
More Dalish tales, I assume.
If you know more about this, Solus, speak.
The oldest accounts say Mythal was both of these, and neither. She was the mother, protective and fierce. That is all I will say. This is not a place to stir up old stories.
Whatever the truth, all accounts of Mythal end the same. Exiled to the beyond with her brethren.
What do you mean, exiled?
Tricked by the Dread Wolf, as all the elven gods were said to be, trapped in a land beyond the Fade. Many Dalish believe this is why the elves fell from grace, and their gods did not save them. Or perhaps they were simply rulers slain by Tevinter. Who can say?
You've seen the elves here. They seem odd.
Indeed. Two things are possible. One, this is a group of Dalish separated from their brethren, cultists, fanatic in their desire to keep humans away. Two, these are elves descended from the ancients, having resided here since before the fall of Arlathan. The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications are astounding.
Is that even possible? How?
With magic, anything is possible. Whatever the truth, the Guardians successfully kept the temple a secret. They must kill all who enter, even the Dalish. A more sensible question might be, why?
Let's continue.
As you wish.
Okay, so we're starting to get the picture here, and this is one of the things I love about this game so much, is it really explains things that you didn't know before, no matter how many times you've played through the other games, and I have played through the other games many
Like an ambush.
many times. I played through the second one at least 10, and I played through Origins at least 6. At least 6. If I actually thought back to it, it would be probably more than 6. Maybe not too much more. Well, there was the playthrough, that's 1. Alright, so now we're going to meet some new people, like I said last time, but I was mistaken.
Hold them off!
Alright. Hall of Shrines. Now, again, like I was saying, I was fighting mages and Venatori and all that stuff last playthrough. So, if you do choose to side with the Templars first, as opposed to the mages, what basically would happen is you'd be fighting Venatori types. This fucking marksman bothering the crap out of me. Come here, you bastard. I hate having to use up my potions when there's a whole lot of levels still coming around here. There's such a lot of level to do. Yeah, hit him. It's frozen solid, bro. Like, do you have to go through that much trouble to kill something that's frozen solid? Obviously you do. Wow, there's still... Okay, there we go, finally. Now we're going to be tasked with a choice, as usual.
Come on, you might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
You forget that army fighting for us out there? Longer we play around, the more Inquisition soldiers die. There's a hole. Jump in.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
We don't know what's behind those doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal? Or yours?
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so... romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched only by my own. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Alright, so we have to make a choice. We have to either go down this hole, or we have to go through those doors. Now, I never actually went through these other doors or whatever. I only went down the hole quick. So, down the hole, you're going to have to fight Samson. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to fight Samson anyway. But, I don't know. Like, if you go through the door, I don't think you can just waltz on in. I mean, I think you're going to have to actually do some other tasks. But I could be wrong. I've never done it. So, do we open something? Nope. The whole point is to keep it all lit before they go out. And apparently there's a pattern. Alright, fuck this. Let's,
Yes?
Are you certain Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal?
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. I have seen a true archdemon rage. How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
Will answering that question let us destroy Corypheus for good?
Perhaps. I would suggest first dealing with the well. If Corypheus obtains it, any chance of success could be lost.
I want to discuss the well again.
Oh, I see. An opportunity to use the well may not even arise. I understand this. All I meant to suggest is that, if it does, I be the one to do so. I am willing to accept the consequences.
What if something happens to you? What about your son?
Kieran is a strong lad. He will thrive, with or without me.
Are you sure of that?
I am sure of precious little these days.
well, he does have a father. So we can't... Now, I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I'm supposed to end up. Oh! Alright, so the whole thing is we can't... Okay, so that's what it is. We have to light all of them up without stepping on one of them twice. Which I just did. Nope. Oh, these damn puzzles. It's like one of those Asteriums again. Oh, that was a bad idea. I cheated! Cheated, 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 cheated. I don't understand. I cheated! No! Can't cheat again. Okay. Well, basically you're gonna have to go all the way to the edge. All the way back. Up and around. Like that. And that should be it, right? Jesus. Damn it. Alright, for real this time, I'm leaving. I'm just gonna leave. Forget about this. But I can't go that way. Alright, let's just go. Alright, I still gotta make this choice. Do I want to go down the hole again, or do I want to check out this other door? Actually, that would be opening the door, so you know what? Screw it. Let's just go down the hole. It's so much easier. I'd have to turn on all those things and forget it. Let's just go down the hole. I didn't realize how much of a trial that was going to be. Wow. You better hope we got a cache soon. I'm dead already? What the fuck just happened? Are you fucking kidding me, man? Oh, thank you. That was Solus. Thank you, Solus. Thank you, door! They actually showed a bunch of real classic Simpsons today on FXX. The only reason to watch FXX is The Simpsons. And unless you want to watch It's Always Sunny in fucking Philadelphia, whatever that shit is. All these unfunny comedies. And it's pretty surprising because that unfunny comedy is, I think, at least executively produced by Danny DeVito, who usually used to do a pretty good job with comedy, but that's atrocious. And we're not done yet. There's another enemy lying around somewhere. I mean, these Templars come out in drones. They don't screw around. Ooh, supplies replenished. Okay, where are you, fucko? Because I can see you hanging about. Oh yeah, in here. Solus. There you are. These are magic barrier doors. I've been through them before with you, but it's been a while, so... Where are... Okay, I fucking had it with you. Alright? Okay, you've got to be fucking joking me. You've got to be joking me. Wow. Alright, you know what, fuckers? You can go rot for all I care. I really wish that you had better hit detection, because this guy, my character, is not hitting anything but air. See, this is the problem with the Red Templars, is that they keep mutating on it. Okay, we've already used 4, so we gotta calm down with this shit. Alrighty, well... Nobody said this would be easy. I'm sure I didn't. So we're going to move further on. I'm getting close to level 19, which is good. Now, like I've said before, the new project is going to be a specific type of build for Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1. And then after that will be Dark Souls 2. I am trying to figure out exactly what kind of character I'm going to build for Dark Souls 2. And then, when I'm done with that, I'm going to have to try to figure out exactly what I'm going to do when I'm done with all these Dark Souls playthroughs. But that's all coming up once I'm finished with this. Now, the Dark Souls 1 playthrough is going to take a little while. The Dark Souls 2 playthrough is going to take a little while, which is going to give me some time to actually finish it the first time with all the downloadable content. I'm going to put it together with all the... Each one of these I have all the downloadable content, and I'm going to put it all together with the downloadable content. And this is how I came in, so why am I going back this way? So you're going to get all the DLC. You're going to get all of the Lost Crown shit from the second Dragon Age. You're going to get the Abyss of Arturius in the first Dark Souls. I said Dragon Age again. In the first Dark Souls, you're going to get all of it. You're going to get all of it, but for Dark Souls 2, I actually have to get through it. Now, to be fair, Dark Souls 2, I think its challenge is more in finding out what the hell you're doing and finding where the hell you're going than it is the actual gameplay. I have died a bunch of times, but most of the reason why I've died is getting used to the controls, really, because they're a little different. Not too much different. I mean, they're the same, but things are a little different. And I just have to get used to it. But I've gotten used to it. I'm starting to actually parry, which is good. This is lightning. I don't know. I don't have any water spells, but... Although water's a good conduit. It would actually only enhance lightning. So what the hell would you do to... You have any, like, dirt spells? You can ground it? Anyway. So, that's pretty much what's going on with that. Now for this, I have to find out where the... Fork I'm going. Okay. Oh.
There must be something here.
Hello. Pull the string. Pull the string. Okay. We opened one of the gates. Oh. We actually have to go either up or down. No, that wasn't it. I'm stealing your ancient stuff. Ooh, Grey Warden Sentry's Shield. You should be able to equip that. Move him! I wonder what happened to his Amulet of Power. You can't equip that. Oh wait, I'm looking at armor. It's supposed to be... And what do you have? Yeah, definitely. Looks kind of crappy, though. Looks almost like a Darkspawn shield. I pulled the lever. Shouldn't that have opened a door or something? Unless there's another lever that I have to open and I'm not finding. I've done this, but I just can't seem to remember what I did at this point. This is one of those points where it's like, it's as vague as possible, where you kind of know what you remember. Oh yeah, I did go through this, but you can't remember the actual details behind it. And it's really starting to piss me off because I want to get through this already. Yeah, again, I'm not trying to rush my way through the game, but I just do. I am at the end, and I want to finish it right now. You know, by right now I mean today. I don't mean right now. I got some stuff to do. This is the way it... Jesus, God, what the fuck, man? Come on. Ugh. I'd love to just like run across, like just jump over that. Alright, let's go on this side. Right, I opened this door. Oh, I can open this door because I'm a rogue with deft hands and tools. But this would probably just be treasure or something. Ooh, that looks pretty good. I don't know if that's actually going to be able to work for anyone, but oh boy. I don't even know what I just turned on there. No, not these. Wow, that took long. No. Dickhead. Oh. Yeah. Come on, hit him. Shit. Yeah, again, it's amazing how, like, one enemy can just completely dismantle your entire group. What's also amazing is how many times I have to fight, like, 10 Templars. Are you actually hitting this guy or no? Come on, kill somebody. Okay, well that wasn't too horrendous, was it? Whenever you see shadow, any kind of rogue at level 18 is a flat out like murderer. They will just wipe out your party. You better make sure that your crew is at least on the same level as those guys. And even that's not a guarantee you'll actually survive. You have to wipe out those rogues real quick. I just love how there's elf fruit down here. Oh, weren't you the knight that was hanging around in the last fight?
Must have collapsed. Let's find another way through.
By the way, I thought I cloaked myself. What the hell is the problem? Alright, we're doing okay. Still alive, somewhat. I wish I could equip those other potions, though. Like, I want to be able to use my, my restoration potion and my healing mist. Here we go. Okay, now we're moving right along. Through here, we'll finally meet these people.
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Venavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You stumble down our paths at the side of one of our own. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies, as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
So you're elves from ancient times? Before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan?
The Shemlen did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is this Vira Belasan exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
Solus, perhaps he'll listen to you.
What shall I say, Inquisitor? Shall I sway him from a millennia of service by virtue of our shared blood? He clings to all that remains of his world, because he lacks the power to restore it.
We did not come here to fight you, nor to steal from your temple.
I do not believe you. Our duty is clear. The Vira Belasan shall not be usurped, even if I must destroy it. Masal Dinan.
No!
Yeah, she can do that. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, now these archers are also rather troublesome. So you got to be careful. And now we don't have Morgan to help us out. Yeah, you can hit. You can hit it now. Now, if we keep our barriers up, we should be... Dude, can you fucking hit something? Oh, for Christ's fucking sakes. Really? Wow. There we go. Well, he's going to use up all our potions. I wish I can find a spot where they can't hit me. Now, you can't do this for long. You can only do it for a specific amount of time until your stamina runs out. So, see how every shot runs stamina down? But having to go against 2 is a lot better than going against 4. Yeah, just gotta keep doing this until I whittle them away. Sorry it's gonna take so long, but hey, them's the breaks. I'm not dying here. There we go, now I got a full bar. You're dead. And now guess what? You're next, pal. You're next. That move, if you level it up enough, you'll be able to knock the guy off his feet. Or her feet, whatever it is. Whatever it is you're fighting. But I do tend to love this move here. Although I don't know what that is. That one looks pretty cool too. Alright, well we have no more potions, so hopefully we'll be able to get more potions. Soon enough.
Such a waste. To live through eternity, only to end up like that.
Then perhaps you should have done the rituals, instead of blundering after the Magisters.
Stop. There we go.
I thought ancient beings.
Well, as I was saying, so basically what we met right there is we met the ancient elves who so many elves that we've seen in the past have talked about. And these ancient elves, from what they've said, were not defeated. From what they've said, these ancient elves are actually killing themselves. And every now and then they pop up whenever somebody comes in and threatens their sanctuary. Sanctuary! Now, through there are some enemies, but I think there's a cache somewhere that I totally and utterly need. I was dying before in the last playthrough, and then I found this cache. And when I found the cache, I was like, oh yeah, great, cache. But I don't think I can find it now. I think we're going to have to... Oh, wait. Alright, I think we're going to have to just fight these archers and hope they miss. But I do need potions. I need them bad. Alright, what we gotta do is we gotta take care of this mage too. Now I would like to get my power back. You know, my focus power. I mean, look, if you play your cards right, you don't really need the potions as much. But the only thing with that is you got to play your cards right. I have a mage here that does a magic barrier power that I tell you, if you can time it well and you know what you're doing with it, you can more or less become invincible. You should see how some of the guys, I keep saying guys, you should see how some of the people that play online, when they play as arcane warriors or anyone that actually has that barrier, should see how they handle it. It's like they're unstoppable. I've played through a perilous level, which is like platinum or gold. It's like gold on Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. I've played with people that were basically doing it on their own, just simply by utilizing that barrier. Anything here? Ooh, loot. Let's loot a corpse. Supplies replenished, supplies replenished. Pull the string! Pull the string!
This place is like a maze.
There better be something good at the end of this.
Alright, now when they said... No, that doesn't replenish him. Now, as you can see, we can't really... Ooh, another song. We can't really go anywhere but up, so let's go up. Oops. Now, wouldn't these elves want to get a piece of this shit? Like, why are they just attacking us? We're not trying to do any harm to them. No, I want this. I actually need a potion, because if this fuck, like, nails me, I'm dead. But, wow, somebody's dead. You know, for an iron bull, you're pretty soft. Just thought I'd say that. Oh, come on. Oh, there's some thing. How did we lose that many potions already? Dude, I swear to God. Oh, for Christ fucking sakes! You motherfucking asshole. Why don't you take your mutated face and shove it up your fucking balls? That doesn't even make any sense. Okay, you know what? I've had it with this fucking shadow. Just somebody kill this thing, okay? Thank you. Jesus. Like, you'd think the guy that's giving you the most amount of headaches would be the first one you'd want to attack. This knight doesn't do anything but skulk around like a douchebag. Now, how the hell do we get in here again? Can that be the last mage army I have to fight until the end game? Yeah, we're out of potions again. I mean, it's incredible. Ooh, I actually got one of those apparatus eye, or whatever you want to call it. Wasn't even expecting that. Okay. Man. This game just eats time. It's mostly because I'm looking for supply caches. I mean, it's a good thing that Solus can do that revival. But I still would like to have some supplies given to me. What do we got? Actually, I should let them kill him. But I'm not going to. Now let me see. Shadow. I mean, I want to save my focus for the end, like I was saying, but stay still, you cock. Shadow. No, I don't want to fight the knight. Okay, what the hell is going on? Oh, fuck off! Kidding me? Oh, God. Why do you have to fucking put this against me all the fucking time, man? Really? Jesus. Just give me a better supply of potions, or full recovery between battles like it used to be. Again. Yeah. Open the goddamn door. What's over here? You know what? I'm thinking I should probably ignore the sentinels and just let them kill the... I could do that. I could just hang back and just see what kind of damage the sentinels are doing against the Templars before I go in there head first. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. There we go. Oh, that's why, because there's a champion in there, too. And he's, yeah. Well, you know what? I don't want you buffing anybody. Well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. There we go. Oh, that's actually, yeah. You know what? That's... I'm realizing what that is. Well, doesn't matter because you're all dead now. Oh, I'm surprised the shadow isn't the only one that's alive. Man, that focus is such an overpowering move. It's so overpowering. The only problem is it takes forever to heat back up. Which kind of blows because I'm going to need it for the last fight, but that one was pretty tough too. And by last fight, I mean the next one. I mean, the last fight is, of course, you would guess Corypheus, right? And you'd be guessing, well, you'd be guessing kind of right. There's no reason why I did that. I just did it for fun. You don't have to go, you can just...
Maker's ball.
You say supplies replenished, but there's only...
So Mythal endured.
There are only 9 potions.
That's... something.
You tough bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Inquisitor, you've got a damn long reach. You've hunted us half across Thedas. I should have guessed you'd follow us into this hole.
I spoke with your Tranquil, Maddox. He sacrificed himself for your cause.
I told him not to. He died as one of us then. One of the faithful. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
Once Corypheus is that powerful, you and your soldiers will just slow him down.
You dare say that to my face? After you butchered my men? You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength the Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. So, Inquisitor, how will this go?
Power's all well and good. until it's taken away.
Aha!
What did you do? What did you do? My armor. It's gone. Delirium. I need it. Kill them all!
For whatever reason, I'm just feeling that it's not going to matter anyway, because he's going to still be overpowering. And I'm feeling right, because as you can see, it does no damage. Okay, so anyway, yeah, this is going nowhere. Let's kill some... Wow, I'm dead already. Wow, somebody else is dead already. Who's the culprit? What the hell are you doing? Down to 2 already? How the hell did we lose? Hold on a minute. What the hell's going on here? It can't be this guy. It's these fuckers. I fucking knew it. The best part about it is we're gonna have to go through the... Do we have to go through it again? I think so. I think we have to go through the dialogue again. Nope. Okay, good. Alright. What the fuck? Kidding me? Fucking Samson is doing all this damage? Fuck you. This is fucking fun. What the hell, man? Holy shit. You can't be serious that I just destroyed this guy's armor so that he can kill me in like one shot. Fuck out of here. We have to find a way to get this guy away from these Templar horrors, because the Templar horrors are the ones who do most of the work for him. Enough of this shit. Just go after these things. Wait, this fucker's shooting fire at me? What the hell is that? I just want to know what the hell is going on here. That's it. Use that barrier. Well, this guy should not be attacking us. I don't even know what the hell he's doing there. Yeah, attack the Red Templars, you stupid fuck. Alright, well at least he... Alright, what do we got left? It appears as though we only have Samson left. Yeah, he does. He does that in the multiplayer too, where he just keeps swinging his sword around and it doesn't stop. I just love how I took away his armor so it can really make a huge bit of difference. As you can tell, I mean, you know, he's totally like, he looks completely defeated right now. Actually, he did for a second. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, baby, burn. Come on, really? Are you kidding me? I casted revive and it didn't do a goddamn thing. Isn't that where my party members are? Dude, block it. Oh, for sakes. Oh, that's good. Oh, nice. He's dead. Cool.
Wretch. You can't take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
Still breathing after all that. Impressive.
We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment. Avalon!
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the Sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
Look around you. Everything your people were, it's already gone.
It is.
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
Our duty is all that remains. Those who drank from the Vira Balasan paid a great price, bound to the service of Mythal for eternity.
You claim Mythal was truly a god?
To you, it shall make no difference.
Defending all that was left of what once was.
And would have happily buried us in the process.
There must have been some other way.
Corypheus forced the elf's hand, and ours. Blame him, if you must. You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
Let's not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends?
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
What training makes you so qualified?
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
What about you, Solus?
No. Do not ask me again.
Perhaps you're right.
I am. You know I am.
You're not concerned about the price. Bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
Thoughts?
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
I trust you with this power more than her. But it's not for me to decide.
Any chance this well could help us against Corypheus? I say you take it.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
It's yours.
Yeah, my next playthrough, I'm gonna have my character take it. Because my next playthrough will be a mage. Of course Vivian disapproves. She disapproves of everything.
Are you all right?
Elasin Salah. Visanala. I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can...
Yeah, I can't wait to get this on the Xbox One, as I said so many times before, and see if this is just glitches or if this is because it can't process on the Xbox 360.
The Illuvian!
Through the mirror.
Cool, huh? That was Mythal. Or at least a representative. And now Morgan's got the knowledge of ancient elves. And we are one footstep away from the final boss battle and everything we've been working for. I gotta come up with a good group for that one. Not really sure, actually. Solus is the only one I have spiritual power with, which means he's the only one that can put up barriers and revive. We're gonna need some distance.
It is done.
But I don't want to take any chances. I just want to finish this because the ending, although the final fight, not final fight at the game, but the final battle is... There's not much to it other than fighting Corypheus and whatever, but it's still long enough.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
Meaning he will attack us directly. At Skyhold.
Not necessarily. But neither will he remain idle.
And how could you have such insight into his plans?
The Well of Sorrows held many voices. And they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom. Secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
Should we fear him more than his army?
Possibly. Luckily for you, he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to...
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Yes, taxing ourselves with helping Morgan yet again. Alright, well, I mean, we have other crew members. I'm pretty sure I've exhausted all their dialogue, but I doubt I did. Just so that you know how much I rushed through it for the review. At this point, when I talked to Varric, we played that card game. I did that with Varric like 15 hours ago. Okay, so we can judge. I'm going to get to Josephine before I want to talk to Morrigan. We can judge Samson. But I'd actually have to go to the war table. Yep, level 19. Sweet. Cool. Let's talk to Varric.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an elven rune, so a witch could consume a pool of magical goo and then walked through a mirror, and wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal? Carry on.
Well, let's see what Solus has to say. Solus is around. Where is Solus? Solus! Oh, you're right there.
The Temple of Mythal was extraordinary. In all my journeys, I never dreamed of finding anything like it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
This war proved that we can't go back to the way things were. I'll try to help this world move forward.
You would risk everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What if it isn't? What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
I'll take a breath, see where things went wrong, and then try again.
Just like that.
If we don't keep trying, we'll never get it right.
You're right. Thank you.
For what?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You have offered hope. That if one keeps trying, even if the consequences are grave, that someday things will be better. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Thank you, Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome.
Well, we certainly couldn't have done the last mission without you because you kept reviving everybody, which was great. I didn't want to go out this way. Let's see. This is back here. So yeah, so I've got... I might later on complete that Elven Ruins mission for you guys. Just post it.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
You're not doing nothing, Dorian. You came here. You're fighting with us.
Thank you for saying that. I want to do more than stop Corypheus, however. I want to save my home. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
I am an inspiration, aren't I? Oh, you know what? I want to see if she can study anything. Finally. Jeez. Viv. You got anything to say to me, Viv? As your furniture appears out of nowhere?
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
Ooh, I acquired the Chanter Seat. Alright, I mean, I could keep talking to everybody, but you want to see the end. So, let's do that. Yeah, I'll do that next. Let's go talk to my Josephine. Let's have a little moment together.
We must plan for you to fight one last duel, my darling. This time for all of us. Once you find Corypheus, I suppose we must wait.
I'll be thinking of you every step past Skyhold.
Flattering, but you have my permission to think of your battle. Please be sure to. I hope that you'll... Maker, I wish you didn't have to go.
You mean the world to me, Josephine Montillier.
Then return to me safely. I must attend to some tasks before you draw out our enemy. Do go before I begin to cry. It's good to see you.
I thought we might go somewhere a little more private for a while.
I have so much to do, but... Oh, let's do. After you.
Yes, my love. And why do I always do this before, with Morgan there, before I speak to Morgan? Because it leads me right to the garden. And now, Morgan.
When there was no sky.
She was sitting in a bench. Alright, she was sitting on a bench over here.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the Illuvian. She was terrified.
She was chasing Kieran.
She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
Now this didn't happen last time. Last time she was sitting on a bench reading a book laughing. Very intriguing. Let's see how this one pans out. Well, Kieran apparently has the spirit of an old god within him. When the ritual was performed, my character killed the archdemon, and the spirit of the archdemon, instead of passing into another darkspawn, actually passed into the newly conceived child within Morrigan's womb. And that is, of course, Kieran.
Wait, this isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade. How did the Illuvian lead here? Can it go anywhere? Morrigan!
Go back! I must find Kieran before it's too late. Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now, after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
Come on, Kieran, where are you? Oh, there's spirits there. I can't really fight anything, I have no weapons. Now when I do get back after this, I am going to go back to the smithy, and I'm going to craft some weapons, add some runes, whatever. Then I'm going to judge Samson, and we're gonna fight the good fight.
Who's with him?
That...
Mother!
Mother.
Now, isn't this a surprise?
Clearly not the good sort of surprise.
My lovely Morrigan has a flair for the dramatic. Thankfully, my grandson is more sensible.
Kieran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful? I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
That's quite enough. You'll endanger the boy.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
You are Mythal.
You got it.
You can't be Mythal. That's not possible.
Explain to me, dear boy, why I cannot be what I am.
Whatever Mythal was, she died long ago.
So she did.
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well, girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
If Mythal is within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
To the elves, to everyone.
I knew the hearts of men even before Mythal came to me. It is why she came to me. They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow, lingering in the sun.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
I presume you know what we're up against.
Better than you could possibly imagine.
So will you help us?
Once I have what I came for.
No, I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
'Twas the well.
Always grasping beyond your reach, despite all that I taught you.
Whatever else you think he is, Kieran is still a child.
And so much better behaved than his mother was at his age.
Kieran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
I will take my chances.
I found you once, girl. What makes you think I will not find you again?
Take over my body now, if you must. Just let Kieran go. He will be better off without me. Just as I was better off without you.
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. Listen to the voices. They will teach you, as I never did.
Wait!
Well, I will be right back and I'll explain to you how that was different from my last playthrough, as this video became a lot longer than I wanted it to be. But I will be right back and we will finish up with Dragon Age Inquisition. This human noble double dagger rogue full curious walkthrough. I will be... Pardon me. I'm just trying to see what loads up now. But yeah, it was a little bit different from my last playthrough, as I mentioned before, and I'm going to get into the details once I get to the next video. Really was not expecting it to be this long. I wasn't. That was kind of like 2 parts in one, which was why I didn't pause it when I could have. Wait.
Are you all right, Kieran? You are not hurt?
I feel lonely.
She wanted the old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all? My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
You truly had no idea what she was.
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. Just be thankful you did not drink from the well. I am evidently tied to my mother for eternity.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god?
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Did I? She was testing me, and I cannot tell whether I passed. Now we must prepare to face Corypheus himself. It seems Mother was right. The voices of the well tell me I will be able to match his dragon. All that remains is for you to find him.
Alright, I will be right back.